Before showing how a mesh was generated in MeshLab, I would like to show the final MATLAB code for producing a 3D point cloud. As you can see, we are still importing the text files from data generation, and we are initializing vectors from the text files and also applying necessary flips and translations to align them properly in a single three-dimensional space. Here you can see that I'm combining all the x, y, and z values to form single row vectors. Next, I implement a large loop in order to loop through all the points that I believe are noise values and setting those points to 0, 0, 0. Here I am horizontally concatenating the row vectors as columns and then removing all of the 0, 0, 0 points. Finally, I am writing the final cleaned up data XYZ values into a single text file to be used for meshing. With MeshLab opened, we import the text file from MATLAB. You will see that if the noise is properly eliminated from the data, we should get that same point cloud in the center of the tracker ball in MeshLab. Now we apply a point cloud simplification to convert our lines into 5,000 points. These 5,000 points are easier to process in terms of calculating the normal vectors. As you can see, the cloud is still preserved. Now we compute the normals for the point sets. Here, I vary the neighbor number within a range to find the correct value where all the normal vectors are parallel to one another. Finally, with a suitable set of normal vectors, we can now apply our Poisson surface. With the mesh generated, we can now delete some of the unnecessary portions of the mesh. I like to turn on the original point cloud in order to make sure I do not delete any actual values. And here I show how to delete portions of the mesh. Here is a look at the final mesh that I will be sending over to Creo and hopefully produce into an STL file. As you can see, we're able to make out some additional features compared to the point cloud, even though I feel like we lost some integrity of the shape. As you can see, we can make out more of that indent in the chest when we create a 3D mesh. You can also see the shoulder and the armpit definition a little bit clearer. You can also see the neck is a little bit more defined